Stadium, Baton Rouge. Anticipation for this one has been building through the early part of the season, and now here we are with a top 5 showdown. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is a crucial conference matchup. He understands this will be the
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A stop and pull maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to it. There's a crease. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Roy. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top 5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country. Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Thomas. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Powers through the defender. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Under fire. Touchdown Seminoles. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I love the...
Right, here we go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Roy. Finds his man. It's Carter. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Caught behind the line. It's Alston. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab over the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive.
And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. They gave it a shot with that field goal from about 60 yards or so, and now this offense is set up around midfield. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The run from the shotgun. There he is, but he has enough to move the chains.
Up front and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really... He's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Off play action. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Good right down the boulevard. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On first down, here comes this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Noles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Big up. looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got a little grass. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida State. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He might want another play. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And they'll mark this one at the 20. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Wants to bring it back. And he is not. The give on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Thomas. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. First play of the first possession of OT. Running inside, it's Thomas. Could be an alley. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, Noles! Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. It's a reverse. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great discipline by the backside of the defense. This is my gap. This is where I'm supposed to be. Ball goes away, so be it. I got to stay home. Stays home. Makes a great play for a loss.
And he's dragged down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Rush is on him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with? Who's better? Who's going to make the playoff? Big feather in the cap. Big day for them.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.